Toni Morrison wrote "beloved" before dawn every morning. Not because she loved waking up early, because she understood something most people never learn. Your best work depends less on motivation than on conditions. Right context, right time, right energy. That is not a writing habit, it is a decision system. And once you understand it, you will stop choosing tasks the same way forever. Theodore Roosevelt wrote 8 books while serving as President of the United States. He protected mornings for demanding thinking and pushed meetings and administration later into the day. Warren Buffett keeps huge amounts of empty space on his calendar, not because he lacks responsibilities, because he filters aggressively before allowing work into his schedule. Most people think high performers prioritize better, but the truth is stranger. They do not begin with priority. They begin with filters, and the order of those filters changes everything. Most people approach work like this. They look at a giant task list and ask what is most important. Then they choose something important and attempt it under terrible conditions. Wrong environment, wrong amount of time, wrong energy state. David Allen discovered something radically different after decades coaching executives. Priority should come last, not first. There are 3 filters before priority. Filter 1, context. What can you actually do right now with the tools and environment available? You cannot edit video while driving. You cannot run errands from your desk. You cannot make calls without privacy. Immediately, most of your list becomes irrelevant. Filter 2, time. How long before your next commitment? 5 free minutes cannot hold deep strategy work, but they can hold a quick reply or short call. Filter 3, energy. What is your current cognitive capacity? Creative work requires different energy than administrative work. Most people ignore this completely. Then they wonder why important work feels impossible. Only after those 3 filters comes priority. And suddenly the decision becomes simple. Most people already know they have energy cycles. They feel sharper in the morning, slower in the afternoon, mentally exhausted late at night. But almost nobody uses this knowledge operationally. Instead, people attempt their most meaningful work whenever they finally have time. That is backwards. Toni Morrison protected her highest creative energy for writing. Roosevelt protected mornings for thinking. Buffett protects enormous uninterrupted blocks for reading and analysis. They were not relying on discipline. They were designing conditions. That is the key. Low energy does not mean stop working, it means route different work there. Administrative tasks, simple responses, scheduling, processing. When task type matches energy level, the day flows differently. Every hour becomes usable. At any moment, you are doing one of 3 kinds of work. Type 1, predefined work, tasks you already planned. Type 2, work as it appears, emails, messages, interruptions, requests. Type 3, defining work, clarifying priorities, reviewing projects, organizing systems. Most people spend almost their entire day inside Type 2, pure reaction. Notification appears, they react. Email arrives, they react. Someone asks for something, they react. The problem is not reacting sometimes. The problem is never leaving reaction mode. A functioning system creates balance between all 3 forms of work. Sometime executing, sometime responding, sometime clarifying. Without all 3, the system eventually collapses. At first, the 4 filters sound complicated: context, time, energy, priority. But when the system is built properly, the decision takes seconds, because most of the filtering has already happened beforehand. If your actions are organized by context, you already know what is possible where you are. If your calendar is clear, you already know your available time. If you understand your own energy patterns, the energy filter becomes instinctive. Then priority only has to compare a few realistic options, not hundreds. The system reduces friction before the decision even begins. That is why clarity feels fast. Most productivity advice says start with your biggest goals. Define the future, clarify your mission, build long-term vision. David Allen says the opposite. Get the ground level under control first, because you cannot think clearly about your future while drowning in today. The overwhelmed student cannot focus on long-term career planning. The executive buried in email cannot think strategically. Operational clarity creates strategic clarity, not the other way around. When your next actions are organized, your